What about your Mr. Downtown Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Tuesday, August 8th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Oscar-winning director William Friedkin died Monday in his Bel Air, California home. He was 87. Friedkin's wife, former Paramount studio head Sherry Lansing, told the New York Times Friedkin died of heart failure and pneumonia. Chapman University Dean Stephen Galloway, a friend of Lansing's, confirmed the death with Variety and Deadline. Friedkin's 1971 cop drama The French Connection was a landmark of gritty 70s cinema, whose car chase against a train is frequently cited on lists of cinema's greatest car chases. The film won Oscars for Best Picture, Director, Gene Hackman's performance, the screenplay, and editing. Hackman returned for The French Connection 2 in 1975 with John Frankenheimer directing. Meanwhile, Friedkin's own follow-up was the horror landmark The Exorcist. Based on William Peter Batley's book The Exorcist, it's often listed as the scariest movie ever made. It also spawned 2 sequels and 2 prequels, none directed by Friedkin. Another sequel, The Exorcist Believer, came out this October. However, Friedkin did authorize an extended version of the original film in 2000 that reinstated deleted scenes. Warner Brothers is releasing the original Exorcist on 4K UHD on September 19th. Friedkin also sat down for an interview for Alexandre O. Felipe's documentary Leap of Faith, William Friedkin on The Exorcist. Friedkin's 1977 film Sorcerer, a remake of The Wage of Fear, also is a fan favorite. He recently spoke about his 1980 film Cruising to an audience at Beyond Fest in October. Friedkin revisited Law Enforcement in 1985 to Live and Die in L.A., which also boasted intense car chase and gritty portrayals of the Secret Service combating counterfeiters. Friedkin returned to horror in 1990's The Guardian. He continued directing the 1990s erotic thriller Jade, the military courtroom drama Rules of Engagement, the Chase movie The Hunted, and smaller thrillers Bug, Killer Joe, and his last 2017 eroticist documentary The Devil and the Father Amarth. Before French Connection, Friedkin was directing television and films, including an adaptation of The Boys in the Band, Harold Pinter's The Birthday Party, and the Sonny and Cher vehicle Good Times. Friedkin was 87. Sony Pictures Classics announced Monday that The Miracle Club is expanding its theatrical run August 18th. The film is adding 200 to 300 theaters on that date. Miracle Club opened July 14th on 677 screens, according to Box Office Mojo. An SPC announcement said the theater will see a demand for more playdates. Kathy Bates, Maggie Smith, and Agnes O'Casey star as 3 friends in Ballygar, Ireland, who wish to visit Lourdes, France, the place of miracles. Laura Linney plays the daughter of their late friend who joins the trio on their journey. Thaddeus O'Sullivan directs the script by Jimmy Smallhorn, Timothy Pradger, and Joshua D. Maurer. Smallhorn also is credited with the story. As of August 6th, The Miracle Club has grossed $1.7 million domestically. The film played one Ireland Film Festival and is scheduled for release in Spain in November, but other international dates have not yet been announced. The British Film Institute has selected Admiral Fennell Saltburn to open the 2023 BFI London Film Festival. The film, a new drama written, directed, and produced by Fennell and starring Barry Keoghan and Jacob Elordi, will have its world premiere October 4th at the South Bank Central's Royal Festival Hall. Saltburn is described as a beautifully wicked tale of privilege and desire. It takes place in the mid-2000s and follows Oliver Quick, played by Keoghan, a student struggling to find his place at Oxford University. Oliver finds himself drawn into the world of the charming and aristocratic Felix Catton, played by Elordi, who invites him to Saltburn, his eccentric family's sprawling estate, for a summer never to be forgotten. Oliver finds himself drawn into the world of charming and aristocrat Felix Catton. Rosamund Pike, Richard E. Grant, Allison Oliver, Archie Medwick, and Carey Mulligan also star. Fennell said in a statement, "I'm honored that our film is able to open this year's BFI London Film Festival. It is a festival that inspired me so much growing up, one that I follow excitedly from my bedroom on the other side of London. It feels extra special that Saltburn, this very British tale of excess, is able to make its international debut at the wonderful BFI. Saltburn is produced by Amazon Studios and MGM. The film opens in theaters November 24th. This year's BFI London Film Festival will run from October 4th to the 15th. Fennell is best known for writing, directing, and producing the 2020 film Promising Young Woman. As an actress, she most recently played Camilla Parker Bowles on The Crown, Season 3 and 4. Paramount Global Content Distribution announced the premiere date for My Animal on Monday. The film will play in theaters September 8th and come to video on demand 1 week later. My Animal premiered at the Sundance Film Festival in January, where UPI reviewed it, knowing that it used werewolves as a metaphor for two young girls in love. Bobby Salvador Munoz plays Heather, a werewolf whose family manages her transformations every midnight off a full moon. Heather falls for Joni, played by Amanda Stenberg, who tries to make their relationship work despite the danger. My Animal is the first film written by Jay Matthews and directed by Jacqueline Castell. Castell says she related to Matthews' script. She wrote in a statement, "Like Heather, I understand the quiet despair and isolation of being an outsider in a small town and of rebelling against its ennui, only to discover that the most treasured and distinctive aspects of my selfhood derive from the very things I attempt to reject." Heidi Von Paleskic, Corey Lippman, Charlie and Harrison Halpenny, Joe Apollonio, Scott Thompson, Dean McDermott, and Stephen McHattie also star. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Once Upon a Crime. The streaming service shared a trailer for the Japanese fantasy film Monday. Once Upon a Crime is based on a novel by Atio Aoyagi. The film is directed by Yoshii Fukuda and star Kana Hashimoto, Yukuro Araki, and Takanori Iwata. In Once Upon a Crime, fairy tales collide as Little Red Riding Hood, played by Hashimoto, takes on the role of detective to solve an intriguing case involving Cinderella, played by Araki. An official description reads, "It is a fantasy comedy mystery filled with dreams and adventures never before seen, bringing the world of fairy tales to life on an epic scale." The trailer shows Little Red Riding Hood investigate a murder that occurs at a ball. Once Upon a Time premieres September 14th on Netflix. Nikita Kanda and Adam Thomas have joined the cast of Strictly Come Dancing Season 21. The BBC announced Tuesday that Kanda, a radio personality who hosts BBC Asia Network's Breakfast Show, and Thomas, an actor known for playing Dante Charles in Waterloo Row, will appear as contestants in the new season of the dance competition series. Kanda said in a statement, "I can't believe I'm going to be on Strictly. This is a dream come true. I'm still pitching myself. I don't think it will properly sink in until I step onto the dance floor. I can't wait to get slammed up and get down there. Throw the glitter on me." Thomas says he is so excited to join the show. The actor says, "I've been such a huge fan of the show for doing years. I can't believe I'm actually doing it," the actor said. He also added, "I can't dance to save my life, but I'm buzzing to learn and have a good laugh with my pros. Can't wait. Get me on that dance floor. I can't wait." Amanda Abington, Angela Repon, Leighton Williams, Krishna Gurumurthy, Eddie Caddy, Angela Scallon, and Zara McDermott were previously announced as contestants. Peacock announced it will air episodes of Killing It Season 1 on other platforms ahead of the Season 2 premiere. Season 2 premieres August 17th on the streaming service. The series premiere of Killing It is now available to watch on Peacock's TikTok and the first 3 episodes on Peacock's YouTube channel. The series premieres, and the second episode premieres of Killing airs at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time after WWE Monday Night Raw. Craig Robinson stars as an aspiring entrepreneur who enters a snake wrangling contest in Florida to win his stake money. Claudio O'Doherty plays an Uber driver he meets and becomes become part of his plan. Season 2 picks up after the events of the Florida Python Challenge as the duo embark on another business adventure. UPI interviewed the cast of Killing It for season 1 and go from there. It shows dark tunes and it's weird. UPI interviewed the cast of Killing It for season 1 for its April 14, 2022 premiere. Robinson told UPI he was attracted to the show's dark turns and its weird and absurd tone. Paramount Plus has announced the global premiere dates for The Gold, Bargain, and other international originals. The Gold, a British miniseries created and written by Neil Forsyth and starring Hugh Bonneville, will have a 2-episode premiere September 17th in the U.S., with subsequent episodes to be released weekly. All episodes of the series will be available September 14th in international markets. The Gold explores a real-life robbery in 1983 where 6 armed men broke into the Brinks Mat security depot near London's Heathrow Airport and inadvertently stumbled across gold bullion, which cost £26 million. Bargain, a South Korean crime thriller developed by Jung Won-sung and starring Jung Wo-so and Jin-soo Keough, will have its global premiere October 5th. The show follows a group of strangers who gathers at a remote motel with ulterior motives, seeking to bargain. The group must find a way to survive after an unexpected earthquake traps them inside the building. Los Envenenados, a Spanish-language mystery series involving 2 priests searching for a missing alleged healer, will return for season 2 by the end of 2023. In addition, British series Sexy Beast, starring James McArdle and Iman Elliott, South Korean period drama Queen Woo, and South Korean thriller action series A Bloody Lucky Day are coming to Paramount Plus. The streaming service is yet to announce premiere dates for the show. Disney Plus is giving a glimpse of I Am Groot Season 2. The streaming service shared a trailer for the new season Sunday on National Tree Day. I Am Groot is a series of animated shorts featuring the Guardians of the Galaxy character Groot. Vin Diesel reprises his role of Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy films. And Season 2 will follow Baby Groot as he explores the universe beyond aboard the Guardians spaceship, coming face-to-face or nose-to-nose with new and colorful creatures and environments. Season 1 writer and director Christine Lepore returns in Season 2. Lepore also executive produces with Brad Winderbaum, Kevin Feige, Luis Esposito, and Victoria Alonso. I Am Groot Season 2 premieres September 6 on Disney. The Guardians of the Galaxy films are based on the Marvel Cinematic superhero team and stars Diesel, Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan, Pom Klementieff, and Bradley Cooper. Riley Keough is sharing her baby girl's name. The 34-year-old actress announced the name of her daughter with her husband, Ben Smith Peterson, in the September issue of Vanity Fair. Keough and Smith Peterson welcomed their daughter via surrogate in April 2022. The couple named their baby girl Tupelo Storm. In the interview, Keough said Tupelo is reference to Tupelo, Mississippi, the birthplace of her grandfather, Elvis Presley, while Storm is a tribute to her late brother, Benjamin Storm Keough. Keough said, "It's funny because we picked her name before the Elvis movie," referencing to Baz Luhrmann's biopic Elvis. I was like, this is great because it's not really a well-known word or name in relation to my family. It's not like Memphis or something. Then when Elvis's movie came out, it was like Tupelo this and Tupelo that. I was like, oh no, but it's fine. Keough is the daughter of late singer Lisa Marie Presley and Danny Keough, and the granddaughter of Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley. Her brother Benjamin Keough died at the age of 27 in July 2020, and while Lisa Marie Presley died at the age of 54 in January. Keough was named the sole trustee and heir of Lisa Marie Presley's estate, which includes Elvis Presley's former home of Graceland, last week. Let's Make a Deal host Wayne Brady says he's a pansexual. The 51-year-old and television personality came out as a pansexual, someone attracted to people regardless of sex or gender, in a post Monday on Instagram. Brady wrote, as someone who gets to bring joy to others daily on TV, it's been ironic that I don't experience it as much as I'd like. I'm an advocate of mental health for all, and a part of that is self-transparency. He announced, in doing my work, I've come to see a few truths, one of them being that I want to be free to love whomever I want. This truth makes me pan and part of the LGBTQ family. Brady confessed that coming out is scary as hell, but he says that he's embracing himself and living his best life. The star says, the people I admire the most are the ones brave enough to be themselves unapologetically. This shouldn't shake anyone's world, but if it bothers you at all, that's your business. I was so afraid of having my manhood questioned, but screw that. He also added, a real man in my eyes isn't afraid to be honest and happy. From now on, I'll be over here living the best of my life. In an interview with People, Brady said he first came out to his ex-wife Mandy Taketa and his daughter Mally, 20. Taketa says, I just said great, as I knew coming out would help him be happier. Brady is currently single and says that he is focusing on his mental health and happiness before he starts dating. He explains, I'm still coming together, but if I'm healthy, then I can go on stage at Let's Make a Deal and be the most Wayne Brady that everyone wants and expects. I can be the best dad that Mally needs. I can be the best friend to Mandy, the best son to my mother, and one day the best partner to someone, because I'm doing this for me. Brady has hosted the Let's Make a Deal revival since its premiere in 2009. He will also star with Taketa, daughter Mally, and Taketa's partner Jason Foreman on a new Hulu reality series about their blended family. South Korean singer and rapper Suga is in the process of military enlistment. The K-pop star, a member of the boy band BTS, has started the enlistment process for his mandatory military service in South Korea, Big Hit Music announced Monday. The post reads, we would like to inform you that Suga has initiated the military enlistment process by applying for the termination of his enlistment postponement. We will inform you of further details in due course. We ask you for your continued love and support for Suga until he completes his military service and safely returns. Our company will spare no effort in providing support for our artists. News follows the end of Suga's world tour in support of his solo album D-Day, released in April under the name August D. The tour concluded Sunday in Seoul. Suga teared up and cried during the final 3 songs of his set, Sunday, as seen in videos from fans. The singer said in the last year, I'm not really the type to cry, but my band members were there. My seniors came too. Before that, I had a dream while watching my seniors, and now I have become someone's sponsor. And that's about it. BTS members Jin and J-Hope have already enlisted in the military. The group has been on hiatus since October 2022 as the members fulfilled their mandatory military services and pursue their solo careers. Shakira has joined the lineup for Billboard Latin Music Week. The Colombian singer will give a Q&A at the event, which runs October 2nd to the 6th in Miami. Leila Cabo, the Billboard Chief Content Officer for Latin Español, will moderate the panel. Shakira joined previously announced stars Edgar Barrera, Maria Becerra, Helado Quirion, Fonseca, Guale, Grupo Frontera, Nicky Nicole, Peso Pluma, Santa Fe Clan, Sebastian Yatra, and Jan Miko. Billboard Latin Music Week will feature exclusive panels and conversations and performances from Latin music stars. The event coincides with Hispanic Heritage Month. Shakira is the top-selling female Latin artist of all time, with more than Shakira is the top-selling female Latin artist of all time, with more than 95 million records sold worldwide. The singer released her 11th album, El Dorado, in 2017, and has released 4 singles this year, including Bib's Music Session Volume 53, Copa Vacía, with Manuel Turizo. Shakira was honored as Women of the Year at Billboard's inaugural Latin Women in Music Gala in May. And finally, thousands of mourners lined the streets of the coastal town of Bray, Ireland, for singer Sinéad O'Connor's funeral procession Tuesday. O'Connor, who died in London on July 26 at the age of 56, lived in Bray for 15 years before selling her house there in 2021. Her family said in a statement to RTE, Sinéad loved living in Bray and the people in it. With this procession, her family would like to acknowledge the outpouring of love for her and from the people of Cole Wicklow and beyond, since she left last week to go to another place. Fans left tributes to O'Connor outside her former home. Irish President Michael Higgins attended the private funeral service and spoke of the Nothing Compares to You singer's creativity, vulnerability, and her heroism in a statement. He wrote, "The outpouring of grief and the appreciation of the life and work of Sinéad O'Connor demonstrates the profound impact which she had on the Irish people. The unique contribution of Sinéad involves the experience of a great vulnerability that combined with a superb, exceptional level of creativity that she chose to deliver those voice, her music, and her songs." Also attending the private funeral was Leo Varadkar, the Prime Minister of Ireland, Irish songwriter Bob Geldof, and U2 bandmates Bono and The Edge. Shaka Du Armouri Al-Qadri led Muslim funeral prayers. He said in a prepared eulogy, "The more she sang and spoke about her own pain, as well as about the pervasive sins in our society that she witnessed, the more her voice and her words resonated with listeners and touched their hearts. I know that people of all faiths throughout the world will be praying for this beloved daughter of Ireland. Among them will be countless Muslims praying for their sister in faith and humanity." O'Connor was found unresponsive in a London residence on July 26, and her family confirmed her death. She was public about her struggles with mental health, disclosing diagnosis of bipolar, post-traumatic stress disorder, and borderline personality disorder. She was hospitalized last week after the death of her son, Shane Lubby, who died by suicide at the age of 17. A book of condolences was opened to public in Dublin, where fans wrote messages to O'Connor following her death. According to The Independent, many times Sinéad was full of terribly lonely and terrible despair. Geldof said, according to The Independent, "She was a very good friend of mine. We were talking right up to a couple of weeks ago. Some of her texts were laden with desperation and despair, and some were ecstatically happy. She was like that." O'Connor's career began in the 80s with her first 10 albums. The Lion and the Cobra, released in 1987, and won a Grammy for Best Female Rock Vocal. O'Connor boycotted the Grammys in 1991 and drew controversy for tearing up a picture of Pope John Paul II on Saturday Night Live in 1992 in protest of the sexual abuse of children in the Catholic Church. The hit single, Nothing Compares to You, was featured on her 1990 album, I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got, which won her a Grammy for Best Alternative Musical. And that's your entertainment report for Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RayMelo. On Twitter at The Enter Report. or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.